Hello everyone and welcome to another amazing episode of Amilikey. As you can see, today was a big day, my official first 5K in person with people, because I usually just run by myself. I did a virtual 5K last year or the year before, and I can't even remember. But I did it at the Riverwalk, and that was also pretty much a good experience. But this was like the real thing, because you're in a group setting and people actually won awards and the whole shebang. So just wanted to shout out, I got my t-shirt, Tampa Fire 5K 2023 12th annual, and it says a race to benefit pediatric burn survivors. Took me a minute, but I got it. They gave us a couple of souvenirs. This is my bib. I was number 339, and I was thinking, I could have sworn I read somewhere where it said it had a chip in so they can calculate your time, and I was like, but where's a chip? Ta-da! Here it is. This little fancy chip thing. So when you cross those electronic things, that's where it records your time. And I was like, ew, that makes sense. And listen, I was such a newbie that I didn't realize you're supposed to grab 4 pins. And I only grabbed 2, so I accidentally messed it up, and I put 1 here and here, and they're like, wait, no, that's not gonna work. So I went back and grabbed the other 2, and I put them where they go. And then they gave me this little towel, and then came with a nice little cup, and this thing where you heat up. It's like one of those things you put in the microwave for either freeze or make cold, for aches and whatnot. Here is the official finishers, what's it called, medal. So I was like, yay, I didn't win anything, but I still finished the race, so I get to participate in that. And then I had some freebies because I was the first one to get there. I was super excited, and I was a little bit nervous, so I got there literally the first one there. And so they had some freebies. I grabbed me some stickers and a pencil and this little squishy thing that goes on top of the pencil. That's just for my brother, but And then they gave us this little backpack where I could put all my stuff in, and then obviously, again, a reminder of what it was about. So I feel like, even though I didn't run because I wasn't fast enough, it took me 38 minutes and 33 seconds. I believe that was the exact recording time. But I feel like I was the only burn survivor there, and it was for burn survivors to raise funds for the children's summer camp. And I'm like, hello. So I feel like I should have gotten a separate trophy just for, participating, not sounding like a victim, but I mean, hello. It takes a lot more endurance for me to race because I can't sweat from my burn scars, so I can't cool down my body as fast as everybody else can that doesn't have scars, or at least burn scars. So I feel like it takes a lot more effort from me to race. Not to mention, my legs are also burnt, so they're not as agile as everybody else's. I am short, so it took a lot for me to finish this race, and I feel like I deserved a side trophy just for that, but I'm just playing, you know me. But anyways, as usual, everybody just looked at me and was like, OMG, is she really here gonna race? Yes, I'm here to race. I might not win, but I'm here to race. And technically, out of the 400 people that went, I was 285th, which means I did better than almost more than 100. You do the math. So, and also in my daydreaming, I was like, oh, maybe I'll meet my Prince Charming and maybe he'll come up to me and talk to me. Girl, please. Everybody was in their own little groups and their own little cliques, and literally nobody came up to me except this one lady. After the race was over, I was just sitting down waiting for the raffle, which obviously didn't win. And she was like, can I give you a hug? And I was like, sure. That's it. Nobody else came up to me to talk to me, just say nothing, start a conversation. I was standing next to this one teacher. Obviously, she's a teacher, so she said hi, whatever, exchanged a few words, but that was it. And it's just like, dang, society, you're so cold. Like, you see me standing here by myself. At least say hi, make some small talk, But no. Everybody was in their own little group, on their own little thing. And the people that were by themselves also didn't want to talk, so they were by themselves. So that part was kind of awkward, but anyways, it was a fun experience. In the beginning, it was kind of weird because everybody was like trying to run through the entrance and we were like really crowded, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. But then like after 2 to 3 minutes, everybody went at their own real pace, so it's a lot more room. And I also feel like, no offense to those people that haven't trained like I have, but it's supposed to be a race. If you start running and then start walking, it's like you should be eliminated. I know, those are not the rules, but still, it's like you never ever stop in a race. Even if you have to go super slow, you never start walking. You always keep up. Technically, you're not really running, but at least you're jogging, which is better than walking. You never want to walk and then run and then walk and then run. No, you keep going even if you have to slow down. You never, ever, ever stop. So that's just my point of view. I know nobody's gonna agree, but I just feel like nobody should be allowed to stop. If you start it, you gotta finish it. Unless it's like older people and whatnot, but still. If it was called a walk, then sure, but it's not called a walk, it's called a 5K run. But that's just me. But yeah, back to my daydreaming. Nobody came up to me. There's not that many good looking guys, and the ones that slightly were okay, they're probably on the other side, and they're probably all like all jockey and like all, ooh, look at me. Not my type of guy, so no charming prince for me, Milena, Aterriza. But it was fun to daydream about it while it lasted, but reality hit today. No cute guy came up to me to talk to me, but at least also I didn't trip anybody, and then nobody tripped me, so that's good, because I was like a little bit hesitant and scared about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't trip or trip anybody, because that would be awful. So, and then, okay, this is the last part. Literally, when I was right about to finish, probably the last 10 to 15 seconds, I ran faster than I ever ran before. Because why would you want to finish walking? Like, I know you're exhausted, I know you're tired, but you're like literally right there. You could see the finish line. So I busted my butt and like I started running like I felt like I was at the Olympics, and I was running so fast. I was like, dang, if I could keep up this momentum throughout the whole race, probably I could have finished it in like 25 minutes, but there's no way I can keep up that momentum. But it did feel pretty good to finish strong and finish at a really, really fast pace. So yay me. I'm definitely going for more. The ultimate goal within the next year, 10-year span would be to finish a marathon. So yeah, if you stay tuned till then, I will definitely give it a good shot. So progress, people, progress. It's all about progress. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you know what? the best race is the race that I've been racing since I accepted Christ in my life. The race with endurance. That's the best race. Thank you. Like and share. Hashtag Amilikey out.